Does he say Black Mountains, right?
All right.
I got my smile on, even though I'm feeling under the weather, dude. This is what a great day. What a great time to be alive.
Yeah, finally warming up outside. We're gonna be 80 today. We've been in the 50s.
Even when I don't feel well, I got the 800-pound gorilla on the shelf behind me to remind me.
You gotta go.
Gotta go.
All right. Wow, it's I feel like I haven't been on a Saturday for a while. This feels good. This feels good. So we got a rollout today of a bunch of stuff, and I know we're gonna have a lot more people coming in. That's what happens. But Saturdays we gotta focus on going to work. Tuesdays Tuesdays and Saturdays they're compliant, and that way we can release stuff on Tuesday, do Q&A, follow up on more details today. We're gonna really focus on this incredible freaking science here in the band. I love this new band. Yeah, Tanya just told me I have to get her one now because I actually like it better than the watch. I don't know if I should say this, Jason, but it runs reports for me. I see the stuff that's on there. It's got sensing stuff on there too. I probably am not doing the right stuff on there, but I know that this has my best chance because it's a lot of things are auto, and I like automatic stuff on there. I'm gonna set it down. When I'm typing really fast, I got to take it off though. Then I put it right back on, and that's just me. I don't wear jewelry when I'm typing because I fly. But I'm noticing that, I'm pretty accountable to my steps and where things are going, and my health journey has just been amazing. I'm just, I'm taking it in there, you guys. I love what my body's done since we've done, the Bella Vita products. But I've been taking more accountability on how many steps I put in the day, and I pace, and I know that I'm consciously more aware. And every time I go and I do research, because I'm going to write more articles on it, I find out that if everybody just increases their productivity of walking by 10%, it gets rid of obesity. Now, sure, that's probably over time, but you add that to our products in the mix. I mean, we all kind of know that with just get off the couch more, do more. And I find myself sitting in front of the computer, and then when I'm doing my conversations with the students and explain how things work and getting into the philosophy of it, I'm always pacing. And so as I kick into my production and try to get more students to PBS, it's just going to increase my health because it's going to increase, even if it's 10% more. That's what we got to do. So I love the path we're on because we're focusing on being more wealthy, being more healthy, being more conscious of our fellow man, and it's just a happy place to be. So I wanted to bring up, we're gonna be working on more articles on things. We've got new things to roll out. You guys are on here, so I feel like you deserve to have even more of a teaser what's coming. But I was just at this affiliate summit here in Vegas, and that's where Tanya and I were this last week. And I go there looking for one big takeaway or one new thing that's coming. And I have people that come and they hunt me down and they try to pitch their stuff to us. And but we added like 3 amazing things, and we'll be rolling those out in the coming Tuesdays. And they all enhance the stuff that we do. And there's one, and I probably shouldn't even speak about it because it's not live yet. We can't do anything with it yet, but I think we can get there in a relatively short period. It's going to help the way we prospect. It's another prospecting tool that it's great for a lot of things, but when we're trying to reach out to our SD leads and everything else, this is one more reach out that we can do that is going to be one of those curveballs we're going to throw into it where, I don't know if you guys understand the analogy of a curveball, but if you're a pitcher and you can throw strikes, that's amazing, right? But if you can throw the curveball to throw them off the game, you're a game changer. And if you can throw an amazing curveball and maybe your strike is not as fast as the next guy, That curveball is the difference maker. Curveballs are I watched this picture that threw this curveball, and it was so crazy wacky what it would do before it got to it was like almost you couldn't really guess what it was going to do. It was unpredictable. And his fastball wasn't as fast, but he would get way more strikeouts because of that. So I'm always looking for that curveball in a marketing approach, and we found it. And I can't wait for it to be live. We got to get some technology synced up. It also creates revenue. It's a double wham that way. And when I saw it and I realized what we could do with it, I got so freaking excited. I haven't even told Stacy what I just told Stacy. We're getting this hooked up immediately. We're going to roll this out. I was on a call through yesterday about it. I'm so excited. I wanted to share this with you guys. So remember, we have this amazing process. We've got marketing that is being spent on our behalf so that we have people to talk to that want an opportunity to make money online to better their lives. And we have the solution. And we just got to present it to them. And we've been making better strides at getting rid of all the friction points. And one of the friction points we have is getting them on the phone and getting them to respond to us. And this curveball is going to help with that even more. So all I can say is we need to really focus on getting as many positive responses from what we're doing on the V marketing leads. The SDs and 101s, we're going to be following up in a couple different patterns. We're going to be, once we get engaged with them and we have a conversation with them, we're going to start adding them into our Vortex system more. But this other system is going to tie in. It's going to make the Vortex, it's going to make everything we do better. So focus today, we're going to be talking about one of our anchors. It's this, I guess we should call it Hilo, the device. What do we call it, Jason? Vivo is the
in persona. In persona is the front end marketing tip of the arrow, Rory. Powered by Vivo blockchain and supports a Hilo watch and soon many watches types.
Okay, so back on my broken record thing, and we're gonna be on to this with Niall in the third training hour as we do V marketing. I'm going to just let you guys know something. When you're keeping track of the V marketing leads, that everybody works. And I hit like 10 of those a day, no matter what. We're going to have a follow-up tool for those specifically coming soon. As soon as we can get it hooked up and linked up, might be as early as next week. Okay, so we're all prospecting and growing. Here's the thing with this in persona thing is it ties to health directly, literally, figuratively, physically, right? This ties to our health and our reading of the health. And even though this is an amazing thing and all of us have had exposure to it, many of us have had exposure to it for over a year. And I like props. This band is really cool. I'm just going to just put this out there. Realize that no matter how great an idea or a concept is, it does not sell itself, right? The law of marketing, it does not sell itself. And so we're going to be pushing things out there. And so two things happened. One, you guys should already know, we had this amazing founders NFT program, which is extremely lucrative. And we're going to cover compensation today. We have a lot of people wondering, what's in it for me? How does this work? How does this maximize? We're going to cover that today. I specifically, Jason, I want to go over that. Here's the thing. No matter how great your idea, it's got to be marketed. And so we got this founders thing expanded till the end of February, which is great. The company's done really good. And I'm excited to go to the next phase where we start marketing to the masses, and that's going to take a bit. So there's two things that have happened, and everything kind of falls in place as it needs to. I really believe that. I don't like to force anything, but on here, yeah, thanks, Jason. I'm going to go over this founders phase. I had people come to me, that my personal students, and they're like, Rory, I'm just not quite ready for this. You know, a lot of new ones, brand new people, because we're always adding. And now we have an extra month to roll this out. Literally, we have 30 days from today. This is the 28th, 28 days in February. And there's a lot of people that are getting their tax returns. And I had a couple people like panic with me because they're like, Rory, that's a lot for me right now. And I need to cover something really, really important. And it's a mindset thing. And it's something that I don't think I stress enough. So today, it's the main point I wanted to put across after catching up on a couple things. We have an amazing opportunity with this. And when it's gone, it's gone. And I know sometimes it feels like there's always some promotion or thing going on because we like that for marketers. It drives us. It helps us do a little bit more. But if you remember, those that are here in, we call it legacy now. Now it's a legacy. It was last year. We all signed up. We spent $500. We got the watch, but we got these tokens. And it's something that Jason and we put together and leveraged an amazing amount of money to create this promotion. And we all got token. And the minimum everybody got was like 5,000 of the token. And it set the bar, and it gave confidence and resources available to help move to the next phase, right? We're literally part of this process. And it's not like we own stock in the company. It's better than we own upside and potential with the company. And the more we put into it, the more we're going to be able to maximize that. And, you know, with RRR247, we're constantly growing and adding more and more marketers to the family. So it's a safe bet. I will always bet on you. Tanya and I bet on you guys every day. We will just do that. And we get a bet on ourselves with this. So that part of it is really fun. But more importantly is the opportunity we get to give to everybody in the family. So we all did that. We got locked in. Now they made some changes, and because of what's going on in the rest of the world, and you guys need to realize we are the opening for the United States of America, okay? And Canada, that's us, okay? They've already been building their stuff where they're strongest, which is Asia, Pac Rim, and Europe, okay? So I'm just going to speak this out because I think it's very important to lay out the things that I just gloss over because I know it. But again, I'm trying to be more detailed. That's my biggest resolution for this year is I'm going to be more detailed and not just gloss over things, because I realize I take in a lot. You guys see this with me all the time. And I tell you what to do and go forward, but I leave out a lot of details. And I know some of us are like me, we're knowledge-based, blueprint-based. We want to have more of that knowledge and breakdown. I'm going to try to give it to you. So let me give you some details. From over 30 years of experience, I have never been able to launch in the US other than one time before, which was an India company. And we did pretty well, but they just couldn't keep up. We are dealing with a company that can totally keep up. Coming into the US, it's my second time ever for an opportunity like this. And it's usually the other way around. And the thing about it is for us is we literally get the opposite of what every other big wave of technology has done, which is we get to ride a wave that's already proven in Europe, Asia, with big populations coming into the US with us having our foothold here. It's a big, big opportunity. It's also, as Jason and I were talking yesterday in prep for this, we had a powwow, and it's pretty phenomenal that we have this to go on. But you guys know how we teach the circular marketing, and we have different doors into our marketing house. This is a door, right? And I want you guys to be thinking on that too. And I don't want to just put it out there as like, yeah, this is knowledge, I see it. Jason and I are looking at other ways to market using this as a door. This is a door, right? And when people learn more and more about this, so it becomes a stronger dual purpose anchor as well, because not only is it a great device, a great thing for health, which is super important to everybody, right? If you don't have health, wealth means nothing. And our health is our personal wealth, right? And we've got to protect it. And science is really amazing, right? Science can do bad and science can do good. And we're part of a lot of positive science directions. This is one of them. And it's also a great door. And it's got that sexy appeal. The stuff is stylish. I mean, I gotta just say this, Jason. I mean, okay, I loved when this watch came out. I did. I thought this is cool. I like what it does, technology on it. This is really slick, right? But then I got this and I'm like, I'm going to give this to somebody else. I love this band and I like it for the simplicity of it, but it it looks like technology that people have seen, only man, they classed it up. And this gold, I got the black and gold. One of my better decisions in life. And I'm telling you, it gets noticed. And everybody's kind of like, what is it? Because it's not a Fitbit. It's not like something that they've already seen. And that's what I want to bring up about marketing. We need to market and get saturation, which is 17%. That's the magic number. When 17% of a population sees something, it's everywhere. You don't need 80%, it's 17. Okay. Oh, the Fitbit, Apple Watch, the Samsung Watch, all the health stuff that's out there, they've already been pushing the envelope to help us get to 17%. We got to ride that coattail. So these are details that I'm processing that are keeping me up in my meditation zone at night. And I wanted you guys to kind of realize this is a massive opportunity because of what it is. But also, it's a doorway to everything else that we have. So someone that's interested in their health, they're also going to be interested in our Velveeta product, right? So we give them this and you can say, hey, and also I got stuff that helps with, your body being better. Here's our nootropic, here's some things. And what you can do is you can get your measurements with this, and then you can see them get better as you take the product. It works that good, but they're open, right? And this is a sexy thing to get them in there. And I get really excited about where we're going. And I'm gonna go back on this, just full circle, and we can get going, Jason. Is I need us to have more of these memes in our advertising to start focusing on the health solution this is. And I don't know how to put it into an ad space yet. I'm going to work on that with our graphics team. And I'm going to bump that into February's delivery, because come March, when we're past this founders launch and everything situated, we're out to get the masses. We're out to get the individuals on this. We're out to just build our hubs, build our network out there, get the mining going, and utilize this, sovereignty of our health data and get it out there. And so I didn't have a lot more of those things ready. We had the crypto mining watch stuff that was on there. And that's kind of cool if you know what crypto is, but we have a better way to say it. And the companies changed their path too. This is, powered, it's crypto powered by our heartbeat. That's a cool saying, right? So we're going to utilize that in some ads that come out there, and I'm going to push those in the agenda to be delivered in February instead of what was going to be delivered in February, which now can be delivered in March. Things fall into place. So I'm just letting you know that the next couple months, we have a lot go on, right? So it's very imperative that we all understand this. We're all keeping in tune. We're all keeping up to date with the things that are on there. Unfortunately, we put this on the web, we record it and make it available on YouTube. And so people can kind of catch up as we get going. But I'm just going to state that come February 28th, the Founders Club thing is done. We're on to customer acquisition, right? And for our newer students that don't go in there, it's, hey, we have new things that are coming around the corner. You don't want to miss out, but this is what you've got to get in your mode. And so this is my message for today. And then let's go, Jason. When you are doing everything that we've given you and you're taking advantage of it, and you've learned the art of performance blogging, you're doing BRTs, you're working the V marketing, and you're growing your teams, it gives you the financial ability. So when new opportunities come up, you've got cash flow to invest into your business. Remember, we take care of the number one expense, which is marketing, and we've just ramped up even more. And we're bringing more partners on. We're attracting the right type of people to help us grow and expand our VIP program, to help grow, our standard programs, to help build this model that we've proven out as a solid solution. You just got to participate. And if you participate, you're going to have the means coming in to create the wealth to not only cover your expenses, but also cover your wealth building expenses so that you can participate in new things that we add. Right? There's always something we're growing and building on. And so we hang to our anchors, we hang to our doors, and every now and then something comes along that opens a new door that ties into everything else that we have perfectly, and we get to run with it. And, we are just super blessed, right? And, we have these amazing wines that are being released all the time. The winemakers love us. We have a great relationship with our winemakers, and it's just imperative that we just keep, going forward, but we're always expanding because of the power of the performance blogging system and our community, right? We have it all. So everybody's just got to show up and learn it. Learn the art of performance blogging, learn the art of the BRT, which is only going to help you in every bit of your life's conversations. All right. That being said, Jason, let's get on this. We've got the screen on here. I think we should go back to the founders thing. I just want to speak on that for a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, just clicking slides as you were speaking, Rory, as they made sense. Guys,
yeah, you got this down pretty well. It's here's the thing: is this program, you know, when we knew what they were doing with it, they went far and above what Jason and I thought they were going to do. Like, we're pretty good at seeing the vision. What we didn't know is how massive Fabio's reach was. We didn't. I mean, Jason, you and I both talked about it many times, but it's massive. And so he's got this reach, and then they're able to do all this stuff, and then he's picked some amazing minds that deal with the blockchain and crypto and the way this thing is set up, and it's pretty sexy by itself, which is attractive to investors and money, right? And that's great, because you need resources for anything to succeed. Doesn't matter how great it is; it's got to be marketed, and it needs weighted wealth behind it.
This is all foundational, Rory. So, you know, you think about, guys, what we're doing here. We're building our foundation of promoters. You're building your foundation of internet assets and blogs, and getting things out to as Rory said, launch the market, which is an exciting point for all of us. But as we're building our foundation, Vivo is also, in persona, is building their foundation as well. And this entire infrastructure and the architecture that's being built here, guys, is nothing more than a framework. It's going to be a framework for all kinds of other companies, products, services, an entire ecosystem of health-related products that are going to be designed and tailored specifically for us, for our body type. Not one size fits all, not a magic potion up there that cures everybody of everything or does something phenomenal for everybody. Products and services that are tailored and customized to your data, to what you need at current time. And if you guys saw a glimpse of the future as to what this is going to look like in 2 years from now, you'd be as excited as I am. And you guys will realize that the last 2 years of waiting, preparing, getting the market ready is going to be well worth it. Not just today, not just, as Rory said, with the watch. That's a great front end offer. It's a standalone product. And they did tens of millions of dollars in sales just with that one product before. And now with the ecosystem behind it, where we get to lead with that product and to build out an offering that is going to be completely health focused and decentralized, Rory. First the time in the world, and tremendous offer. You know, Rory, as you said, to have an opportunity to launch the market over here, guys, it's not, these opportunities aren't handed to you. They never are. You're never handed an opportunity that says, hey, why don't you go launch this market for a company that spent $30 million, has been around for 5 years, and has 500,000 promoters in another country, and did 20 million in sales in December alone. Hey, here's a silver platter. Why don't you go open this market? Said no company owner ever to any one single individual. Guys, opportunities like this, you have to fight for. You have to go after. And that's what we did. That's what Rory pulled the trigger for you guys to be here, to go through the fight, to take the arrows, to carve the path so that you can be first. You guys have earned the right to open the market. There's a very big difference than looking at it from a egotistical, well, of course we get to launch the market. We're RRR247 and we're amazing and awesome. No, that's not how it works. We fought to be here, and you guys earned the right to be here. And with the vision of Rory, I just love that you were on a, like, guys, do you know how rare it is to have, number one, the owner of everything being on your calls, coaching you and mentoring you and giving you 30 years of experience and providing all the systems and resources and everything that he's put together. He's on planes flying around, putting together programs for you guys. Remember we talked before about going to events, learning, getting better, raising your lid. Rory just gave you the perfect example of doing what he's teaching. He doesn't just tell you what to do, he's doing it with you. He was just off doing exactly that at an event. And so, Rory, just before we jump on, just massive kudos to you for leading from the front, leading by example, always giving your heart out, and literally just making yourself available. Because, you know, how often do we see Fabio on a call like this with us, Rory? Never, right? Never. Never, right? Just because it's a big deal how much Rory loves you, takes care of you guys, and is there for you guys. Sometimes it's difficult to do both. And a lot of people don't have the gifts that Rory has, where he has left brain and right brain, where he can be personable and care about you guys and jump on a call and teach and coach and mentor you, but then has the business accolades on the other side to run not one, but multiple companies with his wife. Guys, that's unheard of. And so I just want you guys to know how lucky you are to be here and to be a part of this whole program. And Rory, thanks a lot for including me and bringing in the VO product and just being here. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest, brother, because listening to you.
I actually really appreciate that. But I just want to just cement one more thing that it's the same thing. I'm going to say it a different way because you brought it up, Jason, is we have this opportunity because I started building with the tools we have and focus on our anchors, brought people in and gave of myself to duplicate them. And those that wanted to show up with, we built that, right? So for 15 or 14 years, we did that. And I guess it's 15, we're in the 15th year. So for 15 years, we've been doing that, built the community to where it is today, so that I feel comfortable to take on a challenge and make sacrifice to get into a position like that. And it's only going to get better. And I always tell everybody, like, when you've got something like this, you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, but I want to be ready for it. You know,
Nice.
and that's and by just doing what we do and having the solidification of the PBS so that we can run multiple things in a circular way, and we have the vehicle to represent all these different categories, we can be open to the right things and be able to press for it. I can plug on it. And because we've got this moving machine that's creating massive amounts of commerce, we can make bigger decisions to grow. And you know, I've never looked at it like what's best for Rory. It's got to be best for the community, because I've got to lead you guys to do all this stuff. And now we've got, you know, I'll put this out there, you guys, I get to do more of what I need to do because our MSIs run the show. And the MSIs have PSIs coming up to be an MSI to run the show. And our CSIs are becoming GSIs. And that leadership allows me to be replaceable so that I can duplicate what I do with you and go get more opportunity. And if you guys look at what happened, those that have been around for 6, 7, 8 years, as we were developing the MSIs, this is painting the future, guys. This is what keeps me so it just energetic about it. It regenerates me all the time. Our MSIs are growing. They're developing. They're gonna become millionaires if they just stick around and let me just rub on them and just guide them, right? They're gonna duplicate what I do and what we do. So what happens is we're building up the next level of MSIs to MSIs elites, but everybody else we're bringing up to be MSIs, we got to do more things. And just recently, we just added a major addition that is a blessing to the MSIs. And we were able to create that because they're doing such a great job to allow me to be free to focus on growth. So you'll be hearing more about that. And also, if you're writing down on your dream boards, your vision boards, you should be mapping out when you get to become an MSI, because I give you more things. Tanny and I get to give you more things when you hit an MSI. And it's not just leadership and training, it's resources. We're piling in even more resources at the MSI level. PSIs get to hear about it, GSIs get to hear about it, but MSIs realize it. And we're starting to like really press things up. And we've got some up and coming leadership in there, and people that are showing their stride, right? They're doing just steady 2 to 3 a week. That moves the mountains, guys. 2 to 3 new PBS students is the benchmark, because they get to see everything that we have, and the right ones are going to gravitate to the stuff and grow. You have new people being reflected on, and even when you touch somebody in January, it may not be till February of the following year that they engage. That's just how it works. People show up when they're ready, but they get engaged early. Sometimes they have the best intentions. And what we can do is just drive forward and always be there when they're ready, right? When the student's ready, the mentor will appear, because mentors are cranking. We're always available. That's how this works. All right, Jason.
Our special guest is here if anybody wants to co-host him.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Perfect timing. Good job, Rory.
He's been here. I've been trying to get both of your attention.
I saw you doing that, but you know, I was in my
rant.
I needed to complete the sentence.
It's on a roll, baby. Rory, I'll kick it over to you.
You can come on, dear friend.
Maybe give a little introduction there, Rory, for all the new people on. Emilian's got
for those who do not know who Milian is the Senior Vice President of In Persona, and which as a great title, he does so much more. He's been our personal liaison on this whole project. I think, Jason, we've been working with Milian for years now, actually.
18 months.
And he's been amazing to go at bat for us, to keep things going, help balance out the stuff that we need, and also give the knowledge. You know, major excited that we got the extension to the 28th. I know there's a lot of happy people about it, but Milian, I know we're pulling you away for some family time because of where you're at in Italy. You always make time for us, but thanks for joining us today. And what do you got for us?
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for your introduction. And every time you have your Zoom, I have really hard time to join because I have every time some other things to do. But anyway, I am really happy to be with you in this Zoom. And I spoke last time with Jason, I suppose yesterday, but why you do on this time? And he told me, because for 15 years, they do it on the same time. Just like that. Yeah. But
well,
anyway,
Milian, I thought you liked these calls better at 11 than 4 a.m. your time on the Tuesday calls that you've been coming on.
Probably you're right. Okay. I'm really happy to be with you. I would like just to share some important updates with you. Most of the updates you probably share with the team, but anyway, I would like just to
not yet, Milian. We haven't shared anything yet specific. We've been just talking about the program, the excitement of the founders phase, and so we haven't disclosed any of the updates yet.
Okay.
We're waiting for you, to be honest.
Sorry?
We're waiting for you. It's always better from you if we get your time.
Thank you very much. I don't want to go in a very big discussion about that. I would like to be really sorry for people. Yes, for direct. Sorry for people that see me for the first time. They need to know that my English is not my first language. This is my fifth language, and it is the worst language. And last time I had the same situation with Singapore team, and I explained them. They start just to say, "Yo, your English is good. No, it's not good. It's perfect." I said, because it is not my. I told them just in fun. I told them, unfortunately, my English is not perfect, but this is not my problem. This is your problem, because you need to understand me. Anyway, yes, every time I'm joining in your Zoom, I feel the energy, I feel the enthusiasm, I feel the happy faces, especially if when I start to talk, I see that you understand that probably not everyone speak English in this world, but and I'm really happy to see some people. Probably I will have possibility very soon to meet a lot of you in live, in person. And I see Stacy. Nile is Nile or Neil? How is good? How I need to pronounce
Nile, like the river, sir. Nile.
Nile. Okay, Nile. Stacy. Every time I see Stacy, she's smiling every time. Yeah, this is right energy. Okay,
That's her nickname, Smiley.
Yeah, yeah. The information for today, yes, it is some important updates. Just you know that probably some of you that join in the last few days, or will be some delay of the shipping because of Chinese New Year. They are closed right now, and they will restart delivery on 30th of January. That's mean on Monday. That is okay. Just if someone of you will notice some delay, that's mean that this was because of Chinese New Year. This is just the first thing that is important to know if someone will have this, let's say, issue. I would like just to touch an important thing about our support team. You know that if you have some issue, if you you probably don't need to go every time to your coach, to your mentors. Sometimes it's better to use in persona support team. That's mean you go to in persona, choose support, create your ticket, and send the ticket. This will be in the future, in the next months or two, will be better, better, and better and better. Right now, I every time I'm talking with you, I'm talking from the corporate side, and I am very open about everything, because you need to know our progress, how we are doing things, where we are going, what we are doing, in which process we are right now. And regarding our support team, we are having some challenges in the last period. Why? In the sense that we have now divided the support between three different entities. That is, we have the support of in persona, support V generation, we have support Vivo Smart Chain, and all members in the support team are still in this learning process. Don't forget that mostly 90% of these people are from the old industry, and we are jumping right now from Web 2.0. We are going in Web 3.0, in blockchain, in mining, NFTs, social fi, health fi, all new things, and they need to learn about everything, and they are still in learning process. And certainly not all tickets are answered immediately, and it takes probably sometimes more time. However, they are working a lot and doing a lot of education, and we must all together have a little patience towards the support team, and give them the support from our side as well. Surely, I am sure that you understand this, and this is just the beginning of everything. When we faced, Jason, if you want to add something, just jump in my speak, no problem.
Yeah, no, it's great.
When we face some issue or something that is in this phase doesn't work well, we need every time to remind ourselves that we are right now in the pioneer phase of everything. Imagine that we are launching something that nobody never did before. The technology that is our proper technology, with the proof of sense, with our ecosystem, and with everything that we connect together with our devices, NFTs, and social fi, health fi. We choose to take the best thing from network marketing and use in our system. But however, we are not anymore network marketing company, and we need to remind to ourselves. And when we are right now in the beginning, we are some kind like a baby that we need to learn and grow. And together we are going through this learning process. Sometimes Jason asks me a lot of things. Probably I don't have all the answer immediately, but mostly of the time in the next 24 hours, I give him the answer, because I go to our tech team, I go to the people that are working directly with the blockchain, and we get all the answer. For all things that we have right now, we are doing our best. Let's say the ecosystem is technically perfect, but we need to come with our updates to this to be perfect in the next let's say in the next 2-3 months. And right now the pioneer phase is very important, and is not for everyone. The pioneer phase is just for people who understand what is this pioneer phase and how important it is to be part of this. Anyway, the support is very important. The launch of the in persona app, probably all of you have downloaded this app, has created big enthusiasm, but we all know that at the same time the users need to learn. They need to learn how to do it, how to install, how to open the wallet, how to connect the NFT, how to bind your device. It is not so easy process. You need to learn, but it is the same process when you learn everything else. You learn to use computer years ago. You learn to use a touch screen years ago. We learn everything if we want to do it. But anyway, it is important that the users need more time learn all things and need some updates, and the system needs some updates. That is also important. Because of this, and for don't give to all members some frustration or frustration to do, especially for the leaders, because they care about their members, we are going to do a special things. We decide to do very important things to extend the founder phase until the end of February. That's mean until the 27th of Monday, 27th of February, that is Monday. That is the great decision, because you all probably know that the founder phase was decided to finish this month, 30th of January, but we saw and we hear the our leaders, people who are in connection with all members, that they ask more time. Especially we have possibility to take advantage of our promo. We have promo 3 for 1, sell 3 and get 1 for free. We have promo to get in your Power Hub more volume. That is the second, and the third promo is very excited that if you have your 1, 2, 3, you get for those 3 10% of your personal reward. But for 4, you receive entire $1,500, and that is, we extend all of these benefits. All of those benefits we extend until 27th of February. Of course, we did another decision, because the leaders ask us that will be amazing if we have possibility to extend also to have the accomplishment for the rank, and also is follow, because we are extending the rank. That means that all this period of founder phase, you will accumulate all your volume. That means that for you will become highest rank possible in our community. The next thing is that we did also decision to extend to do the first epoch payment on the same date, after on the 27th of February. This decision was made because it's not possible to give biggest rank, and right now to choose to pay the member for the last 4 weeks or for the founder phase. But we extend also the payment to have possibility to give you biggest rank. What the rank mean? The rank in the crypto space or in blockchain is nothing. It's not, nobody use it in crypto space. Let's say it's not so important. But we are coming from network marketing industry, and we took from network marketing the ranks, to use the ranks because people would like to be to receive pin, to be rewards, to be everything. And we have also ranks here. And imagine when you will talk in March after the founder phase with someone, they will ask you, okay, but tell me about your company. And you have immediately, you can show your rank, you can show your, okay, you can tell also your first check, how big was, because this is important. My first check was dot, because people would like first to see your success to join with you. That is the mentality of 90% of the people. Not a lot of people will start with you in a new project on the beginning. They would like first to see you successful. Anyway, the first epoch schedule payment will be on February, and with all big ranks and big check for everyone. Ranks is important. I know, Jason, we discussed last time in the chat why ranks is about the ranks, and the decision from the company was because leaders needs ranks for the events, for everything that's coming in this industry. About in-persona app, you need to know that every day our ecosystem is growing. Every day we are doing some updates, upgrades, and it is very important to understand that everything. Okay, I just received a great information about from our tech team, and because of that, I opened this chat. That was, you all know that we are working with in US, especially for US, it's important with our payment system, WERT, correct? With WERT, we have some issue for about 7 states in US, 7, I think 7, 8, I don't know. And there is a problem because they don't allow us to use our system, our payment system for buying NFT. And I just received right now that from Monday, we will introduce, from this Monday, we will introduce the new method of payment. It is still from WERT, but they extend the solution, that we find the solution with them, and they extend these possibilities also to all countries, all states. That means that you will not have any more problems in these states to buy NFTs. And this is something that this is something that with Jason we spoke a lot of time, and he was also suggesting me sometimes how should be in this case. But this is the first good news. The second good news that I think is very important, especially for people that understand and use wallet for last few months, or they know how to do it. It is very important to know that we extend our possibilities in our in-persona app to have to buy our USDV directly from our wallet in persona. Directly. What this mean for you? You can, okay, before I give you this information, you can choose Polygon, and you can buy directly from Polygon USDV or even USDC direct. You click on your in-persona, buy, and you can buy with your card directly. Buy in Polygon with your credit card, with your directly. Then you can buy from Binance Smart Chain. You can buy BUSD or USDV, depends from you. And from Vivo Smart Chain, obviously USDV. This is important. Why? When you have some person that would like to buy NFTs level 3, independs from where country, from US, from Africa, from Europe, and he has some problem, or and he don't have possibility to buy. You can use your wallet, or you can buy your USDV and send him to his wallet your USDV directly, and he can use to buy the NFT directly. Okay, he obviously he will send you the money with his transfer the money from the credit card, or how you need to talk with him. This probably should be your friends, but this is important that you can have your USDV in your wallet. You can have 5K, 10K. This is your money. It is the same money like if you have it in a bank. It is safe. It is your money. But if someone have this problem, you can use this to share with them. It was really unbelievable information for me when I heard that, especially in US, you have a lot of problems with buying with credit cards. The success of purchase with credit cards in US is between 52 to 56%. Imagine this: 40%, more than 40% purchase with credit card is declined. Why is that? We don't know, because
It's more than $1,000, so they can buy it up to $1,000. So anything that's over $1,000 is declined.
Yeah, but I'm talking about generally, not only about NFT. Yeah,
Me too. Me too.
And-
Generally, you can only spend $1,000 worth of crypto and 5,000 on an NFT. So if we were only buying NFTs, there's no problem. We can spend up to 5,000. And then if we're buying crypto, anyone can buy up to $1,000 in any state using any Visa across the board. So the problem is that it's more than 1,000.
Yeah, and for the crypto is also for buying the crypto.
1,000.
Yeah, but the percentage is less, is 42 to 45%.
Yeah.
And because of that, we cannot be angry when someone don't have possibility to buy with their credit card, because we don't know his situation. We don't know his situation with the bank. We don't know if he has some something with the bank, some problems, or what he is if he's a person with the problems, not problems. And we just need to listen, share this information with ticketing system, with Inforsona support, if we can help. But mostly of the time, I notice that not mostly, a lot of time we find this issue that the people write the wrong type the wrong name or address or something, or numbers that are not the same on the card, and that is not possible to buy. This is something that is important to share about in persona. Is also to understand that this is totally new things, new behavior for the people, how to use the crypto for the business. If we had before our credit card to use subscription, to use everything, right now everything become very easy, very smart and faster. But before that, we need to learn this. And I would like just to share with you a story just from last week. I had a guy from Middle East, and he started with us. He borrowed the money from some friends to start with level 3, and until today he put in his direct probably about in 1 week probably about 15 new people. His goal is to have more than 32 direct sponsored let's say direct refer people to achieve APR bonus 400%. This he would like to achieve. The second one, he would like to get 10 level 3 NFT level 3 for free. Then he will receive a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 about 5, 6 full connect reward. That's mean for and he will earn a lot of money until 27th of February. Okay, I don't want to say that he's hungry. He's not hungry. He has normal life, everything, but he's hungry for success. And when he saw the opportunity that he is one of the first in his area, that he can connect all people. When he start to talk with the people, he don't explain about what this watch doing. He just explained about the opportunity to be in the beginning of everything. That means that from now, in the next 2 years, the millionaires will be created from this first, let's say, community that's coming right now. I don't want to that you think that I'm talking about money because this will impress you or motivate you. No, money is never the right motivation. This is not the right motivation. You need to find your why from your side, why you are here, because when you have your why, it's easy to find how to do it. But it's not the training for me right now. It is just want to say this is important to be on the beginning in this pioneer phase and take advantage of this. Like in Formula 1, when you are in pole position, you are in a big advantage from other people, from other people. Anyway, in my opinion, the first goal for all of you is, okay, of course, you need to become founders, because you need to be founder in this phase. It is impossible to have possibility in this founder phase to become founder and to don't do it. This is the first thing. The second thing, take advantage of APR. APR bonus is fantastic, but most important is to get as much possible level 3 and NFT level 3 for free. How you will use this NFT level 3, that your coach will teach you.
Coming at you in another training. Thank you very much, Miljan.
Yeah,
great updates.
This is okay. Thank you. This is I have another information, but that will be for the next time.
Yes, sir.
Because it's not yet ready for share. Probably I will share with you in the next day, not today. I really I just share some important, in my opinion, updates, and I wish you all the best, and I wish you all success. You in this our let's say beginning our pioneer phase, and for sure we will see very soon in your country, in United States, because I'm planning to come there and to meet you. Yes, thank you very much, Rory,
thank you, Miljan,
everyone else, and talk to you soon.
Say hello to your family, Miljan. Thank you very much.
Rory,
2 minutes after
their
the
sacrifice during the time zone changes for you to help us every time.
I've
got a whole list of notes on that. Thanks, Miljan. I always welcome knowledge. He's been in this industry a long time, so he's just going to bleed out stuff that's going to help us. So we'll get him back on some more. And you can tell he's like pretty dang excited. And someone at his caliber being excited it makes me just like, I'm taking the notes, I'm taking it in. But he's not just doing this to waste time. He's doing this because he knows where it's going to go. And we've had private conversations with him. This is a big hurrah for his career. He's been an expert in his field. That's why he was chosen to do this. And he sees it as something, it's the biggest thing he's ever seen. And it's fun to be part of that we're old dogs now, Jason, but us old dogs know it. And that's something I think a lot of people just take for granted in the business world is things have to happen. You have to figure out things and become an expert before you can gain those big wins. We're riding a lot of experts building with this. So it's really fun as it comes together. All right, we're at the top of the hour. Obviously, we have more to cover with this. Jason, I think what we need to do is everybody, we're going to keep pressing on this. We're going to go forward on it. That was some great news. I know we have, are we able to get Canadians in this?
Hope so.
I have some workarounds for everybody else, but we'll get creative on this, and we have a little bit more time to do that. So you guys know that we're persistent. If there's a will, there's a way. We will always find some way to do it.
The answer is yes, Rory. You'll be able to get Canadians in, and so once the new work process, we'll test that out. Guys, I haven't tested any of this yet, so I was nervous to bring them on to roll stuff out because I until I've tested it and seen it work, I don't like to roll it out to the main communities. So we'll go and test the work process. Work was the problem; they weren't registering it properly as an NFT. So I look forward to seeing that they made. I'm excited that we didn't have to change processors. That would have been a lot of work, no pun intended, a lot of work, but that would have been a lot of work. But I know they have the solution, so I'm glad they just made some tweaks. So we'll test that out and make sure it works. But Miljan gave a couple of good workarounds, Rory. And the workarounds, we already figured those out, guys. We can do it internally now with VSC and just transfer VSC over. But the workaround that we have now it works just as great. So set up an external wallet, just transfer money in, transfer it in. That process will work as well. The point is just buying it where you can buy it. And in some states, you can only buy it on certain exchanges. So if those are good workarounds, but we'll just try the payment processing Monday and just hopefully it works without having to do the transfer of funds and all that stuff. We're getting there. I'm
going to move some things around. Jason, can you join us again on Tuesday?
Yes.
We'll just keep, this is super important. We'll keep pressing on it. we're going to go to our DTC hour, but I'm just going to just put a reference to you guys. Jason is behind the scenes. He's been behind the scenes with us on our projects, making things better. He is an expert in formation of systems. So the cryptocurrency stuff, and then where that's been going, and Web 3.0 and all that. He's very knowledgeable on it, and that's why we brought him in. And he's given a ton of time to make this stuff work. He's working with the MSIs in our leadership role so that we're handling these issues. We'll just keep conforming on that. You guys remember, we're pretty self-sufficient in RRR247 because we want to make sure we're handling our guys and our needs, but we have a funnel process too, right? Where everything rises up, and Jason's, he's the main go-between between us and in persona and everything. And you know, I get to scream at him so he can go deal with it when things go weird. We've just got amazing support, and we've earned some amazing respect. That's why we have the senior vice president coming on our calls, is because they want to make sure we're happy. They know we're the real deal, and that's kudos to everybody here. We're taking proper action. We're doing proper things, and just think about this. We're just setting up. This is just setup. This is just foundational building setup. Okay, let's go on to our next hour.